a little bit earlier than normal. Hello,
Yes.
Sweden.
Hello, America.
How is Sweden doing?
Doing fine, I
Fine.
think.
Yeah, we're,
Yes.
yeah, we're a little bit early, a couple of hours early today because I have to really end this stream at 11 sharp my time because I'm going to Dallas for the kickoff of the Swedish Lucia um, concert ordeal.
Yes.
I don't really know what I'm a little bit
Uh,
tired. I came home at 6 o'clock, well, 6:45 from a 24-hour shift. We got 3 hours of sleep. I was home for an hour. I've been showing a house this morning at 8:30. Had to go by the barn, and now I'm sitting here. Is y'all's schedule as fucked up as mine?
no, it's
No.
just yours.
Okay. I need somebody to teach me how to not schedule complete crazy days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some professionals you can talk to, some organizers.
Somebody needs to tell me how not to slam jam my days like this. I had
Yeah.
last week was okay, but the week prior, like after the week after our last broadcast, oh my god. I came to Sunday and I had planned to basically disconnect and
Yeah.
turn my phone on sleep mode. And I am so glad I did that for myself because I was literally so exhausted. I was starting the every day. I was out of the door and I was having somewhere to be at 7 a.m. And I was not coming home until 9 p.m. every day,
That,
Monday,
yeah.
Saturday. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how stupid I was. But I made it through. Once you're in the middle of it, it's fun. It wasn't boring things to do, but it was just like, why do I do this to myself?
That's a good question.
Am I the only one?
Uh,
Yeah.
I can answer for my part. So yes,
Thank you, Tuna. Thank you. I appreciate your honesty.
you're crazy.
Yeah, right. In case you didn't know that, you're crazy. Yeah. So
I've
today,
always been a little crazy.
right. Well, I don't mind being busy. I really don't. But there is a limit even for me. Like
Yeah,
when you come home and it's 6:45, you feed the dogs, and you're like, yeah, I can be home exactly 60 minutes, exactly an hour, and I have to go. And then, like, I'm just sitting here now and I'm just enjoying that I'm just sitting on my ass because I know I'm going to deal with Dallas Sunday traffic. Usually it takes me 50 minutes, 45, 50 minutes to go where I'm going this afternoon. And I looked up the map just to make sure that I was leaving it on time because I have to fuel up and I need to just, I know there are constructions. Dallas is known for the construction zones. Yeah, that's going to take an hour and a half today. It's
Hmm.
Sunday. It's not even Monday. I could understand on a Monday, but no. GPS anticipates it to be an hour and a half.
Well, congratulations. Is
Thanks.
it worth it?
Absolutely. It's gonna be awesome when I'm there. Spend an hour or a little bit longer
You
with
can do like vocal warm ups in the car.
right, right. I listen to
La
podcasts.
la 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 la.
I haven't taken a note in I don't know how long time. It's gonna be scary. Like, yeah, and we're gonna figure out what to sing at the Lucia concert. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited about it. I'm excited that she picked the day that I'm actually off, so I can attend. Usually, it's always falls on days I'm working or I have something. So from now on until I think the concert is December 7th.
Yeah.
May be able to attend maybe 2 or 3 rehearsals. So it's always a little bit interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, this it's gonna be fun. So what have y'all done?
Not much. I started school.
Right, how's that going? Do you enjoy it?
Well, it's going fine. And we just had the visit from Alva's former family.
Okay. Was she happy to see them?
Yeah, she was happy to see them,
Good.
but she was a little bit confused.
Oh, I would be.
Yeah. Now my sister is here, and she can come and say hi if she wants to.
She wants to, if she dares.
Do you dare? All of our zero viewers.
Nej, har ni ingen som tittar? Måste
No.
man prata engelska? Ni kan prata svenska. Ni kan prata
Yes,
engelska.
we will speak English for her.
Ja.
Right.
Hej!
How's how is how
She's
are
a little bit
doing?
confused.
Jo, hon ville bara komma upp
Yeah,
och ha
she
en
she just wants to be with me right now. So
Oh. Oh,
Scooby-Doo.
bye.
when they left, she was in my car in her like safety. It's my lovely family. You can come up and say hi, but we're speaking in English nowadays. So if you want to.
You can speak Swedish if you want to. It doesn't matter.
We're live cast.
Oj, oj, oj.
Yes.
Hello, Silla.
Hello, Anna. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Hot. We still have 30 degrees Celsius here in Texas.
They still have a 30 degrees Celsius in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
We saw some young Silla.
Yeah, we haven't talked about
Photos.
we haven't talked about the photos yet, so we can do that now.
Yes. So, what was that? You develop what? I didn't even know you could develop film anymore.
They do. Actually, they have to go to Germany all the films. But they still have some shops here in Sweden, in Götgatan. So
Oh, look,
we could see you, a young Silla.
Yeah.
yes. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh Lord.
You're still so cute, Silla.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So cute.
Yeah. Just aged quite a bit since those pictures were taken.
I
I-
think they are taken like 98.
Yeah,
8, so
Yeah,
oh,
at the
Lord.
Green Stable.
Yeah, right. Because
Mm.
I'm thinking I graduated in '98, so that was just in between. I graduated Swedish high school and I went to Switzerland.
Yes,
So
it's
I,
correct.
I say it must be '99
It
because
could be.
I didn't get a horse until I came home from Switzerland.
So
Okay.
then it could be 99.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's '99 that picture. Those pictures are from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very young. We
Yeah.
were all very young.
Oh my
Even
god!
though I
But
I
it's
leave you to it. Puss och kram. Bye bye.
bye bye.
Bye bye. God bless.
Yeah, those pictures were really funny because I'm like, oh my god, I almost didn't even recognize myself.
Yeah.
See if I can get them up here for the fun of it. I'm not sure I can, but let's. try.
Did I send the ones of you and me as well?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can share this screen. No. One window. Here. Share. I may have to let me remove this. Boom.
Boom.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is a long time ago. Let's see.
Yeah, it's like, what is it? Like almost 30 years ago.
Right, right. And then yeah, this is me to the left, and that was a sweater I was wearing all the time.
Yeah.
And and the girl to the right is Anna Widmark, a classmate of mine. We still have contact.
Yeah, and it's in our kitchen in Näsby Park.
I was wondering where that picture was
Yeah.
taken. And
No,
it,
it's in our kitchen in Näsby Park.
and what was the occasion? Do you know?
No, we
'Cause I
had like parties now and then.
I didn't even know you knew Anna. That's the point. I'm like, how did Anna come into this picture?
I don't know.
I've
Seriously, and like the former pictures I think are taken at some restaurant.
this one
Yeah, that's some restaurant somewhere.
somewhere. Yeah, it looks like it could be.
And my eyebrows, I don't know. Like was the 90s, okay?
Right? It was. Oh my god, I look
And
such.
I'm like 14.
I look such a baby. Let's see what the next picture is. I have no clue. Like seriously? Oh my god. This was the first picture I saw, and I'm like, that's me? Oh my god. That is me. Holy shit. I was
That
thinking
is you.
that sure is me. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can remove this. Okay. Hide that. Yeah, stop sharing. Boom. There we go. I'm learning how to operate. They just updated everything, and you're supposed
Yeah,
to do all this swiftly.
yeah. And I was like, I almost didn't get in for the live
Yeah.
stream.
You almost didn't get in, and oh my god, there are more pictures here that I didn't even see. Oh, okay, there. But that's funny. Thank you for sending those over. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have more pictures from like the Gröna stallet.
Green bar,
Yeah.
green barn, whatever. Yeah, that
Um,
was a crazy fun time.
yeah, it was
We did
a good time.
good times. We did a lot of things. Jesus Christ, uh, a lot of memories.
Yeah, I sent some of them to Christina the day
Oh,
before yesterday.
how's she
She
doing?
was really happy to see them.
I bet. I bet. I've lost contact with her. Christina was the owner of the barn, by the way, if you wonder who we're talking about. Um,
Yeah,
I've completely lost contact with her throughout the years. Um, so say hi to her from me when you talk slash text with her again.
yeah, I'm gonna do that.
But it's always fun because cleaning out my storage, I found 5 computers. 5 computers.
Yeah, we
And
talked about that.
right, I was going to, and I got 2 flash drives here somewhere. They're here. Um,
Have you looked at the pictures yet?
I have looked at them, but we're talking. It's about 3,000 pictures, and that's only 2 computers.
Hmm,
Hmm. Yeah. So
that's all.
yeah, I haven't even gotten from the last 3 computers back yet. So uh, it's it's nuts. It's a lot of pictures, but it's pictures from the move and forward. So it'll be fun.
Push, push.
Push,
Alltså,
push.
det här var den.
Ja,
Men
ja,
själva
visst.
sladdarna vet jag inte vad
Den hade ramlat ner och låg klämd här.
Ja, precis. Men sladdarna vet jag inte vad de har tagit vägen. Men ja.
Ja,
Men jag har gett godisar till er i alla fall.
Ja.
Det kan jag svara.
ja tack.
Svensk Swedish smågodis.
Yes.
Vad får jag då?
Ja, du får en push genom etern. Jag kan skicka
Puss på dig med.
Ja.
Yeah, Mama says she's gonna send you a kilo of small goldies.
Oh, nom, 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 nom. That is one of the things that I actually miss is Swedish candy. Kexchoklad. Just
You
Marabou.
don't have anything like cakes
Like,
chocolate.
we have no, nothing.
No.
No, no. The answer is no. We have this Swedish shop up in northern Dallas. That do import candy and lösgodis. But for me to get there is a freaking hour or an hour and a half drive. And then it's kind of expensive because it's imported and stuff like that. So that's understandable. So it's not really like I go there on a regular basis for those two reasons and buy stuff. Which
No.
yeah. So I try like we usually sing there at Christmas or other occasions. And then I'm kind of like saving up and I go there and buy my lingonberry jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. For my
But that you can like stock up on and
Right.
have. Yeah.
I buy like a big bucket of it, and but it, once I have it, it's so delicious, so it goes very fast. Like I can eat lingonberry to anything just because I don't eat it that often.
Well, it is good.
It is good. It is
And
good.
you can mix it with like whipped cream.
I know.
So you have like lingonberry whipped
Whipped
cream. So and eat
then
it like with
cheesecake.
pancakes or
Cheesecake.
yeah.
Oh my god! Now I'm gonna be really hungry, and I don't know what I'm like. I will have to stop on my way to Dallas and get something to eat, and I'm just like, what am I gonna eat? I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
And
you
while we
figure.
talk about it, now I'm really like, now I'm going to.
Well, I'm making soup tonight.
What kind of soup?
Grön ärtsoppa with a
Beef.
lot of cream and
Ooh. I'm not really a soup person. I like soup, but I don't cook it myself.
I love soup. And it's so easy to make. It's like just ingredients
Yep.
in
But
and this you like mix with a mixer. So it's like a slat
a smooth
smooth soup.
soup,
Smooth
smooth soup.
soup.
Yeah, no, I am very often meal prepping. So I like 3 weeks ago, I took out my big crock pot. I have two crock pots, and I meal prep and freeze. So I still have food in my freezer for another month. I don't have to think about it. It's so neat. The bad part of it is that
It's the same food.
exactly. But then like today, I'm gonna eat something from Sonic or McDonald's or similar like that. So fine. Um, and then I have networking events that I eat something else. So now and then. But yeah, but I did do 4 dishes, so I have that I can change in between. It's not gonna be the same every day, at least.
No.
So
Yeah, we had like I had some friends over last night and we played like it's a question game. You like read different questions and
uh-huh.
it's just yes or no answers.
Okay.
Um, and I was gonna ask you this because one of the questions was um, after 12 in
Mhm,
English it's afternoon,
mhm.
but is it forenoon before 12 o'clock.
It's morning.
No, it is forenoon. The correct answer was yes, it is forenoon. And I've never heard forenoon.
Noon.
Yeah, I've afternoon and
Before
forenoon.
noon.
I think it was
Before noon.
no.
Before
Yeah,
noon.
yeah.
Yeah, but
No,
before noon. I've never heard that.
no, I haven't heard it either. So I was gonna ask you if there's something like that's used.
No. Not not in my vicinity or life or anything. No, no, I'm
Because that is like exactly like förmiddag.
yeah, for yeah.
But
But
I thought it
here,
was morning, so I said no. So I was wrong, and so was everyone else.
um like we say from basically from 6 a.m. to noon is
Mhm.
morning. From noon to 6 p.m. is afternoon. And from
Maybe
6
it's like
p.m.
British English or
right, and from 6 p.m. to midnight it's evening, and from midnight to 6 a.m. is night, roughly speaking, you know.
because I know, like when I watch documentaries or like true crime or something, they say like it was 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's 1 a.m.
Yeah,
And
or 12:30 in the morning.
right, because anything in the morning it is usually like it can be basically from midnight to 9 a.m. In some perspective. It can be it depends on like there's no set times that from as how I said it before, but that's kind of a like a general idea how it's used.
Yeah,
But I think at least here in Texas and in my life, we use AM PM to really emphasize what day time of the day it is.
yeah,
Like, y- and then I'm one of the few people who actually have my watches on 24 hours. So my watch will say 1600 and 1700. Here we
yeah,
call it military time, but that's what I've grown up with. And when we answer stuff on the radio, we use military time to just make it easy. Everybody understands what we're
yeah.
talking about. So, but
Do you say like yeah 1724
right,
100 hours?
yeah,
Yeah,
and yeah, but it does confuse people who are not either in the military or blue light family or doing anything like that. They're like, "Excuse me, what did you say time was?" Oh yeah, sorry, it is 5:25.
but you also use inches and feet instead of the metric
That's
system.
screwed up.
So
That's literally screwed up. And all the Americans like, it's
and
so
you don't
good."
use like liters and deciliters. You use cups. So
Yeah,
it's
US
like I saw some recipe who's like 1/16 of a cup. What is that?
I don't even know. Like, I have to go for a new recipe and it's in English. Like, I have a set of deciliter uh, measurement. I have a cup the cup measurement. Depending on what recipe I do, I don't cook that much. So it doesn't really matter. Um, but I'm like, no, y'all Americans need to catch up with the rest of the world on this matter. I'm telling you. And I hear so often it's like, but it's so complicated. No, it's so much
No.
easier with metric than anything else because it's just divide by 10, all of it.
Yeah.
Boom. And you're good. And if you don't know how to divide or multiply something with 10, you need to go back to school.
Yeah.
You really
Or
do.
like do like Canada. They use both
Right. And
just because that's uh, That's how they taught is
They do.
taught.
Yeah, but that comes from the French. They've been a French colony for a long time. So
Yeah,
and
that you right system.
right. There's I don't say that you have to like give up inches of feet and all that, but holy moly, it's just look at a freaking ruler, and I'm like 3/4 of what?
Yeah, no
The amount of times where I have to
centimeters,
ask Siri for conversion,
kilograms,
huh?
centimeters, and kilograms.
Yes, yes. Uh, 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 Life has become a lot easier when we have Siri to ask for conversions.
Yeah,
I ask her a lot for that. And the same thing, why do we have Fahrenheit here and Celsius in the entire rest of the world?
because you want to be a little bit special.
That's what it's all about. They just want to be a little bit special.
Yeah,
Yeah. And now it's come to the point where you're not going to change. Right. Good luck.
or have to start the metric revolution.
Metric revolution. I would probably jump on that train, by the way. That sounds like a very good idea. I
It will
like
be
it.
the front figure for that.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Until people realize that it's actually so much easier.
Yeah,
So much easier. I was
yeah,
like, wow. But no. They're gonna be stubborn.
yeah,
Stubborn. Hey, we were talking about pictures before.
yeah.
I have a question for you. Like, because you were partying at an earlier age than I was.
Yes.
Mhm. Yesterday, last night, I worked at or not voluntarily, we were sent to a Mexican rodeo.
Oh,
I've been here 16 years, and that was almost a cultural shock for me to begin with. Um, the rodeo part wasn't the bad part. It was okay. You know, rodeo is rodeo. I don't like it, but it is what it is, you know.
mm,
But after this rodeo, that was a very short part. It was just an hour and a half of the event that was in total 10 hours. 10 damn hours.
10 hours.
Yes, for us.
That's a lot.
It was a lot. It was a long event. Um, but after the rodeo was done, they had a concert there. And this
Mm,
was a Mexican music. I'm not a Mexican music fan, right? But for the people who were there, it was awesome.
yeah.
But here's my question. Would you send your 14-year-old kid with his sister, who is 16? Both of them are minors, but she at least have a driver's license, to an event like this with no adult supervision?
Uh, if you ask me if I would have gone when I was 14 and I was 16,
That
it
that
would be. But that was another time.
right.
Uh, it was long before like school shootings and a lot of kidnappings and
They
all the shit
shit.
that's in America
Right,
or
right.
in United States. So maybe I wouldn't recommend it, but if you would ask me if I would have gone in that age, yeah, I would have.
Well, here's the thing that I was straight up shocked of yesterday. We had a 14-year-old boy at this event where alcohol was flowing,
Yeah,
flowing. This boy was there with his 16-year-old sister, who was sober, should say. She had not, according to herself, and she did not appear to have been drinking. But he was so drunk, he couldn't stand, he couldn't tell his name, he couldn't do shit. He was throwing up left and right. He was passing out left and right. And I'm like, I get that he wants to party, but where is the parents? Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, maybe like I've never ever been that drunk in my life. I've been like shit faced, yes, but
right,
never that drunk. And I would have like it would be my best night ever if I had gone when I was 14 because
um,
I was grown up. You saw the picture. I'm like 14 in the picture. Yeah, and
yeah.
I was grown up. No one could tell me what to do. So,
I'm like, if
uh,
I was a parent and a cop calls me, because the cops called the parents. We were just there uh, taking his vitals, and the vitals was fine. And then they're like, "You're good to go. Bye." So we didn't
yeah,
do much with this patient at all. But a lot of thoughts went through my head. First of all, if I was a parent, I would be so embarrassed that a cop calls me and said, "You need to come and pick up your damn kid because we cannot legally let it go with his sister, but his sister is a minor as well, even though she has a driver's license."
yeah.
Secondly,
And that, by the way, I think is way too young to
right,
have a driver's license. 18 is like better.
right. And I agree with that. And I'm like, ah, I would be so ashamed if I was that 14-year-old to really had to like he is not feeling good today, I'll tell you that. He got his first hangover and I hope he learns a lesson. But for me, it was really I was so glad. I was like, "Thank you, Lord, for me not having any kids."
Yeah.
I was like, "Mm-mm, no."
No, 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 no.
The answer is no. And I was like, I can't drink alcohol, so what do I know? I know nothing. But for me, I was like, I don't see the point, the fun in being that wasted.
No, me neither. I've never liked like losing control
Oh,
over
yeah,
myself
none of that.
or my environment because I always wanted like to be able to uh, come home like
And
safely or come to a friend's home.
right. And my
Yeah,
issue is like, as the sister, you have a responsibility of your little brother. Uh, how could you let this happen?
but I would argue it's not her fault because she doesn't have the responsibility, and if he like just walked off and left her somewhere, it's a festival, it's a lot of people, and maybe she just found him and he's like that drunk, and
They had
maybe
al
she
they had been partying before at a hotel.
like another time.
Like, before they made it to this party this, event. Uh-huh. But the responsibility is still on the parents, I agree.
Yeah,
But
because I think like they maybe they are more like friends than siblings, and
could be
then why would she care?
because it's her brother, and her brother is right now in a very bad condition. Right.
He's had a lot of alcohol. Was it like alcohol poisoning
Yes.
bad, or was it like
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah. It was coming up all ways, all physical ways.
Well, then it came out. So and
Yeah.
at least he had you. He had his sister. He wasn't alone somewhere, just laying behind the dumpster somewhere.
Thankfully, thankfully. But for
Yeah. So he was okay.
bottom line for me is I'm like, how did you even make it here? It's around
Yeah.
midnight. You
Yeah. I
shouldn't even
I
be here.
agree. that they should have like guards,
Oh, they
like
were.
checking IDs
Mhm.
coming in.
I don't know.
So because it's 21, right,
They
for
got
alcohol.
Mexican rules, and I don't know, to be honest with you.
So,
Think.
but it's in within Texas law.
Yeah,
So then it's 21.
it should be 21. Yeah.
Yeah. So then the guards
Be there.
didn't do a very good job either. So it's it, he drank all the alcohol, but it's a lot of other people that also fucked up.
Y'all fucked up.
Yeah, y'all fucked up.
Yeah. I hope that boy learned a lesson last night. And for me, it was like I would be so ashamed if I was a parent. That's all I can say. Poor kid. Poor kid. So yeah.
I would, yeah, I would say he have to like man up. Yeah, I've been alcohol poisoned just one time in my life. Uh, and I had a hangover for 3 days.
Oh,
Papa had to come and get me because I was alone. I have walked away from my group because I didn't feel well.
right.
Uh, and I didn't want anyone to see me throw up. And after
Yeah.
that I couldn't like get up. So I was just like throwing up, and I hide. I was hidden between two dumpsters. So I just had the greatest luck that one of my friend's sister's friend found me, and she called my dad. So he came and picked me up, and I had a hangover for 3 days, and they didn't say anything.
They're
They
like,
just
"You're gonna
said
suffer
like,
this."
"That's your punishment.
Yeah, right.
Now you know." And
Don't do it
uh,
again.
and I like just had to bear it, and was like, that was a bit. Uh, but after that, I've never ever been like more than what we call in Swedish like salongsberusad.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I don't like the feeling of
right,
being drunk.
right. Um, I can't have alcohol, so what do I know? For me, it's like you drink it, and then I'm stuck with anaphylactic reaction. So
Yeah, that we don't want to try that.
no, we're
Then you
not.
need like an ambulance standing by before you take the
Or I
alcohol.
take it. I do have an EpiPen, but yeah, we're not trying that out today.
You can do like a shot and the pen at the same time.
My partners, like my coworkers, really want to do it to see what happens. They've never seen anyone have an allergic reaction to alcohol, apparently, and they want to see how fast it goes. And I'm like, no, we're not playing that game. We're not doing it. But you have several medics here. I'm like, yeah, exactly. No, that's
No,
not
no, 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 no.
as a toy. I don't know. I'm
No.
not in the mood. I've done it before unintentionally because somebody put alcohol in my drink. No, that's all I say.
No. Just nobody, nobody, no.
Never like that was one of the good advantage with getting a driver's license that I didn't have to explain why I wasn't drinking. I just showed them my car keys, like I'm driving,
Mm,
designated driver, and people like, okay, that's fine, understandable. I didn't have to go in to that entire conversation of why
no.
I drink. So that was a good.
Yeah. And I was like between when I got my license when I was 18 until I was 21. I went out Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, but I didn't drink.
Right.
I drove.
Without
And
alcohol.
I had fun, and I like did everything that everyone else that was drunk did. But I drove home,
Right.
and no one thought I was like,
And then you
uh,
won't have any hangovers and you won't have any anything at all, you'll feel good the day after. I enjoy remembering what stupidity everybody else did.
Yeah. Or what I did myself being
Right.
sober.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So what are you going to do the next 2 weeks?
Uh, that's school and school. Uh, I think I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna have a en anglais
English?
examinerande seminarium. It's,
Final, a final exam.
yeah, but it's
Thing.
like a group
Seminar.
thing, so we're gonna like
Seminar.
go
Final
in.
exam seminar.
Yeah, but it's not a final exam because this is just the first of four.
Yeah.
So it's an exam seminar.
Exactly. A final exam seminar.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that's what I'm gonna do, and that, I don't know. Uh, William is 3D printing a sword from World of Warcraft, and it's like it's gonna be 120 centimeters long, like a big sword, and it's like
Wow.
40 centimeters wide. So, and it's gonna take about 10 days.
Okay.
And the piece he's printing right now, it's just a piece big like that, not a big piece, but it's gonna take 13 hours for just that piece. So we're gonna have like the 3D printer going 24/7 for 10 days, approximately. So he's just gonna have the sword finished until next time.
Oh my god. Well, I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah,
That's a holy
he
moly thing.
said the name of it is it's like this really rare sword, and it's really hard to get, and you have to it took him 1.5 year to get this sword, and then he played like all day every day. um and it's corrupted ashbringer. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
What's
name of
the
the
name?
sword. So if anyone likes a Vol that's watching, you're gonna be a little bit excited because like it's a famous sword.
Famous, famous word.
Oh,
I
yeah.
look forward to seeing it in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah. Absolutely. I demand to see that thing.
yeah. I'm gonna make sure that he's gonna show it.
Demand.
I demand.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my schedule. At least my schedule for next week doesn't look too crazy. I'm like,
That's good. Maybe you
I
get some
may be
rest.
bored. I may be bored, straight up bored. Like,
Maybe
like,
you can
like, when am I gonna
rest or
brainstorm? Yeah, but I'm like, I've yeah, we have some like Saturday events, a fly in, some aircraft event, and an emergency preparedness event on that Saturday, and then the weekend after is a mural walk. We have a lot of paintings on walls here,
yeah,
murals.
yeah.
Um, and that is usually a very fun event. But that's about it. I was like, oh my god, I will find something to fill my days with. Don't worry, it
Yeah,
won't be as
I'm
long
not
as today.
worried.
But yeah, my horses. I'm going after this choir meeting. I'm going to Kaufman to look at a property for the horses. Because I was a little bit surprised. I came to the barn the other day, and there were people there. It is for
Looking
sale,
at the property.
right? And they put it up for sale again without talking to me, telling me they don't need to really. It was just suddenly a sign again that it was up for sale, And this lady comes up to me. It's like, "Oh, you're the owner of the horses." I was like, "Yes, I am." "Yeah, we're the buyers." Okay. I didn't even know how the farm was under contract. I was standing there looking like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
A fucking idiot.
But
And they're
why?
like,
Why? It's your old boss, right?
"That is
That
a seller, but they are
yeah.
also in El Paso. They're like 10
Yeah, but
hours."
why don't they just send you a text and
I know.
like now we're so
Yeah.
you know
Yeah, I had no clue.
because you still pay them money to have the horses there, so they
I
should just tell you.
Yeah. I look like a stupid idiot. I'm like, "Oh, okay." And they're like, "Yeah, it might be good if you start to look for another place." I'm like, "Yeah, I will need 30 days in writing."
Yeah,
I was like, I don't care. I need 30 days in writing to be able to move my horses." Uh, and they're like, "Okay, we'll let you know." 'Cause I asked, "When are you closing?" And they're like, "We don't know." And I'm like, "Well, I didn't say it to them." I was like, "You must have put an estimated date on the contract."
yeah,
She doesn't know I'm a realtor myself, so like, but I got mad. So of course I'm starting looking at other options, and
yeah.
I'm going to look at one property in Kaufman this afternoon. Twix is at my feet and he's running in the sleep. So his paw is tapping on the wall.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah. I'm like, "What is that?" I'm gonna look down. Oh. Um, yeah, so um, I might be moving the horses here within, because they are ready. It's a lady that I'm not working with, and they just moved to this property, and they need horses to get their ag exempt. So that's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's
Yeah,
we'll see if that will work out. I'm gonna go and look at it today. So, yeah.
yeah,
So, we'll have a lot to catch up with in 2 weeks.
yeah. Sounds like it. I hope to find something like
Yeah, I think it's
because it doesn't feel like you moved them too long ago.
it's actually
Actually,
2 years, 2 years.
2 years.
Uh-huh. But I feel like at this point, when I am not informed and they can't communicate with me, I need that peace of mind. I'm not gonna like assume. Obviously, they're not gonna let me know and keep me in the loop. So I need to have that peace of mind that my horses are in a safe place. I'm
Yeah,
not panicking of, "Oh shit, I need to." Even though they give me 30 days in writing, it's not easy to find a place where I can have my horses and still afford having my horses.
yeah,
So it'll. I give it to God. He's gonna figure it out for me. I'm not worried about it. I have two options, and one of them I'm gonna look at this afternoon, and the other one I'm gonna look at probably the end of the week, unless I take this one right off the
yeah.
bat, because it's not too far from my house.
Well, is it closer than now?
No, it's another 15 minutes out, but
Yeah,
uh, that's fine. I'm not worried about that part. I'm more worried about fencing and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah,
Like, I'm not picky. I just want to make sure they're safe.
yeah.
That's all. That's all.
And have some shelter, even though they're like uh, used to walk like free range. But
But I come to the barn and I find them. I know that they don't have any stalls, any barn and stalls per se, but some kind of just wind element hiding whatever.
yeah,
We'll figure it out.
Swedish vindskydd.
Hmm. Wind protection, you know.
Yeah,
Well, you know what? It is 11 o'clock and I need to go.
yeah,
Yep,
you do.
I do. So, y'all have a good time. Don't do
Yeah,
anything I wouldn't do, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Everybody.